David, I'll ask you the same question I asked your coach. You know, off to a good start in conference play, and you have good chemistry going.
Mm-hmm.
How do you keep that going? You know, as players, do you think about that concept, or you just
we just gotta keep doing what we're doing. Every day in practice, we just gotta bring intensity, and you know, this group's really gelled together really well. Like you said, team chemistry. You know, it's not just on the court, like off the court, we're hanging out together. Everyone's pretty close. It's a good group of guys, and everyone really enjoys each other. So that really helps with our team chemistry.
David, going back to the 3 road wins, what do you have to make sure that you do to continue to play at the level you've been at, and not just sort of assume that since we're home we're going to win games now?
We got to work on our weaknesses. We gave up too many points, and the last 2 games I don't think we gave up too many against Stanford. But you know, we just got to keep working on stuff and not focus on the successes of the past, but try to focus on how we're gonna succeed in the next game, and focus on just the next game, take one game at a time.
When you look at Washington, they're a little bit different in terms of personnel. They only play one big man.
Mm-hmm.
I presume that means you're going to be defending someone somewhat smaller than you?
Yeah, that could be, but you know, Oregon played with only one big guy, and Oregon State played 4 round 1. So even Stanford played 4 round 1. But in terms of the height difference, I mean, I've been guarding wings. I feel like the whole entirety of the season. It feels like. I mean, you just gotta come out and play hard.
So it's not an issue.
No.
Jordan, you said it at Oregon, you could tell right away that you were on for that night. How about Oregon State? I mean, you missed your first few shots. Is the opposite also true, that you could tell that I'm not on tonight? Or?
No, there's no night where I just don't feel like I'm on. We had other guys on that night. Like I said, this team has a bunch of weapons. So we had 5 guys in double figures. I mean, Jeff came in, banged 4 threes home, and you know, it's gonna be a bunch of different guys every night. Oregon was my night, and you know, it was 5 other guys night against Oregon State. As long as we get the win, I don't really think it matters.
You guys get a chance to watch Washington, and what your impressions? What do you think?
Another good team. That's the thing in this league coming in. Another good team who's dangerous with a lot of good players.
And what did you learn, Jordan, about the 2 conference games? You had great success the first one, and not so much the second. Is that just part of the learning process for you as a freshman, or?
Just the learning process, yeah. Like every game's going to be different. Not like high school where you just get on a roll, and you have to treat every game differently and approach it as such. It's just like, you know, some teams are going to come at you different ways than other teams do. But this is a really tough league, so you better come with it every game.
David, is your feeling about your team and what you guys can accomplish any different after winning 3 road games than it was 2 weeks ago?
I just think we're starting to show what we're capable of. From the beginning, I knew this team had a really high ceiling, and I think we can really do some good things and really take this program pretty far. But I mean, it's like Jordan said, we've got a bunch of guys who are capable of doing some really good things, and when we have this many weapons and this many good players, it takes the pressure off of a bunch of guys, because nobody has to be on every single night. Nobody has to carry the load by themselves, because there's so many guys that are right there with them. And so I think that really adds to our team chemistry, because people don't have to feel as pressured to perform, have their best game of their life every single night. Everybody can just play hard, and things are going to happen for somebody. Like, somebody's going to step up, and nobody has to score 30 points a game for us to win, because it's going to be evened out, and everybody's going to have their.
As good as you guys were last year, do you think there was sometimes a temptation with the other guys to think, well, Al will fix this for us, he'll score some baskets? Or was that part of it at all, or not?
I don't know if that was so much part of it, but I feel like this year we have more options to go to, and so I don't know if Alan felt more pressure to have to score, but he might have felt more pressure to have to score because I don't know that we had the weapons that we have this year.
He's certainly got a lot more attention than anybody can afford to give one
He's
player on this team.
Great shooter.
I mean, you guys typically have somebody getting ganged up on defensively like he sometimes did, right?
I mean, when the ball goes into Rich, he's getting ganged up on. When I mean, you saw Oregon State keeping the ball out of Justin's hands, and
they're very well.
they were trying to keep it out of his hands, bring it up the court, and then teams are stacking up on Jeff in the corner, and same with Jordan. So I mean, it's so spread out. I don't think teams can really focus on one player because we have so many different options to go to. So that's one of our strengths.
What did your dad say after you talking about the Oregon game? Anything? Is he tough on his son, or was he really happy that you did so well?
He's always going to approach it as a coach. He gives me a healthy dose of dad and then coach as well. He was like, you played well. You just have to keep improving. Like, just have confidence in yourself. And he usually has games the same nights we have games. So he watches the tape late at night, and then he'll text me like early in the morning or things like that. And then I'll talk to him in the morning about it, things like that. So.
He's at Riverside City College?
Yes.
And what did the dad say and what did the coach say about that game?
Dad says, I'm proud of you, you know, you got to win. You guys keep rolling. He's really happy that we got 3 straight road wins because he was at UCLA last year. He said that's really hard to do. The coach always says, like, he was always critiquing. So he said, like, you fell asleep a couple times on defense or you didn't go rebound when you could have, just trying to help me improve every time out there.
And when he says that, you pretty much know he's right?
Yeah, I learned that, like, he's very rarely wrong about something. Because, like, we used to watch tape, and the tape never lies, so.
And what did the coach and him say after your game on Thursday?
Just great job, keep improving.
Yeah.
Just keep improving, get ready for the next one. Yeah.
Nothing technical?
No, just enjoy it. Well, Thursday night, on Friday, you got to focus on Oregon State.
David, how's Jabari looking? I understand he practiced pretty hard today.
Yeah, he's looking good. He's moving around well. I mean, it's a natural game for him to play. And Jabari's been playing the game for a long time, so I mean, he's only been out for like 2 weeks or whatever it was. I mean, it might have seemed like longer than that, but
3, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, he hasn't forgot how to play.
I think he's pretty excited about being back.
Yeah.
Certainly looked like that on the television after Power. He was only second 3 in the second half.
Yeah.
Popped off.
Oh yeah, everyone. We have an excited group, animated on the bench. That's good, especially on the road. You need that energy.
Mike was talking about when he and then Ricky eventually, another week or 2, hopefully, are back. You guys have to fit them in and still maintain sort of the chemistry and the balance, the minutes and the opportunities that you have till now. Do you think this team will be good with that?
Absolutely. I think that's one of the things that we did when they were out. We had to adapt, and guys had to step up. And you know, some guys who weren't starting are now like just picking up minutes and starting. Like Jordan's starting now because of injuries, and you know, it shows the depth of our team and the strength of our team that we've got strength through however many guys. And even when we lose 2 of our significant minute players, you know, we can come out and win 3 straight road games in a really solid conference.
And Jordan, when there are perhaps mathematically slightly fewer minutes for each guy when you're sort of whole as a team again, I think you and everybody else will be comfortable understanding that?
Yeah, I mean, on this team is the more the merrier. We have so many weapons that someone's bound to get off. So, I mean, we just incorporate them back in, and nothing's going to really change.